Hi guys, welcome to another Divi theme video. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. This is another in our series of Divi for Beginners videos, and you can find that playlist down below. If I roll down to the bottom of this site, in today's video, we're going to show you how to edit or hide the bottom bar down here. Now the bottom bar is where it says designed by elegant themes powered by WordPress, and you've got a few social media icons there. I'll show you how to either hide this, or we can edit the text and the social medias that are in there. Really easy to do, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is go down to my dashboard. Once at the dashboard, we're going to go to Appearance and then Customize. That's going to take us to this page here with our home page set. Let's just roll down to the bottom of the page again. Okay, well the text that's inside that bottom bar, it's not really obvious how to edit it. But if we go into Footer up here on the left hand side, we've got the bottom bar here. Now it doesn't look like there's anything in there, and that's because that's the default, that's the PHP that it puts in there by default. If you want to change that to something else, you can simply type whatever you want to change in here. Let's see, System 22. We'll do the copyright sign, which is an alt code. Hold down your alt key, 0169. You'll get the copyright symbol. 2024. All rights reserved. Or whatever it is you want to say. And as you can see, that's written that in there. If you want to have nothing in there, you can hit the disable footer credits just above there. That'll take that away and you'll have nothing on there. It's nice to have a little something there. Now you can choose the color of the bottom bar there by just selecting the color like any other color there. You can make it whatever color you want. There's an opacity slider which will bring that color up. And then the text, same thing. Click on the text color here. Let's make that white perhaps. Fantastic. And we got our social icons there as well. Now let's just turn those all white for convenience. Fantastic. Great. Well, of course, your social media icons want to actually link to somewhere. And if you don't want to see them at all, we can totally disable them. If you want to do that, if we roll back up to the top here, hit the back arrow. Here's the footer elements right here. If we click on footer elements, show social icons. If you want to get rid of them, just uncheck that box. As you can see, or as you can't see, they've disappeared. Now, whenever you make any changes down here, be sure to hit the Publish button before they'll go live. Okay, well, you've seen how to actually change the color, change the text. We need to make these social icons go to your social icon pages or remove them completely, whichever you want to do. To adjust these, the default ones that are there, let's go back to our dashboard. So I'm going to click the little X to go back to the dashboard. This time we're going to go down to Divi and to Theme Options. That's going to take us to this page. By default, it's on the General tab. If we roll down here, here's our Facebook profile. You put your link to your Facebook page in there, X profile, Instagram profile. And if you want the RSS icon, you can put a feed in there, which is great. You can actually change these in the PHP code, but you really want a child theme for that. If you want to add different social media profiles, it's easier to create a little custom footer. I've got plenty of those on my Divi for Beginners playlist down below if you need to check that out. Great. So again, once you've put your proper X profile, Instagram and Facebook in there, make sure you either go down to the bottom or up to the top and hit the Save Changes button till you get a little green check mark just like that. Great, well we've done most of what we want to do here. If we look at that bottom bar now, let's refresh this site. And there's our new blue bottom bar with our text in there and our social media links that we've put in there. Now for me, I'd probably disable those and put social media links actually on the page or in a custom header up there. But that's entirely up to you. With the social media module, you've got the opportunity to add just about any social media site there is out there. Now, one last thing, if you just want to hide this completely and not have it there at all, and just add a little custom footer to your page, that's fine too. To hide this completely, it's really easy to do with a bit of CSS code, and I'll quickly show you. Don't get daunted, it's just one line of code, and I'll put it below the video for anybody that wants to use it. I'm using Google Chrome here with the great inspector tools. If I right click on this and hit inspect, we can select it. That's just a little strip there that's got the text and the social icons on it. If we go above, footer bottom, that's the whole thing right there. So we know it's got an ID of footer bottom. If I double click on that, left click, and copy that ID, I can hide it with a bit of CSS code. Let's go back. Now you can do this in appearance and customize in the additional CSS panel, or we can do it right here on our general tab. I'd click back on the general tab, roll down to the bottom here, we've got a custom CSS box right here. Now by default it won't have anything in there. If you've written some code, you can just scoot it down, or you can put this new code right at the bottom if you want to. I'm going to put it on top. Always like to give my code a title, makes it easier for people to find stuff if they edit the site after you, bit of a courtesy. And the title is / / in between the two stars. It won't be read as code, so it's a great place for titles, notes, and things like that. Let's just say hide bottom bar. Okay, and we copied that CSS ID. Now, all CSS IDs have a hashtag in front of them, then the ID itself. Then we can open and close some curly brackets here. And inside, I can just write a quick line display, : none. Make sure we save the changes till we get the check mark there. Now we've done that, we can go back to our page and we'll update the page. Roll on down to the bottom, we're almost there. And as you can see, or as you can't see because it's not there, the bottom bar is not there. That little piece of code's hidden it completely. And we did a similar thing. By default, it has an archive section here, a black section. We did a similar thing to hide that in a previous video. So let's just bring that back. To bring it back, just go to your options. If you want to bring it back, just select it, then delete it. Resave your changes. Once we save, we'll go back and refresh the page again. And we've got our little blue footer back there. So there you go, guys. There's several ways of editing the text, the social media icons, the color, and even hiding the whole thing for your bottom bar there. I hope you found this useful and enjoyed it. We have a lot of questions about that little footer. It's not really obvious how to do it, but it is very easy, as you can see. So don't forget, if you have any questions, pop them down below the video. I'll do my best to answer them for you and make a little demo video just like this one. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.